Today, several students from Galway High will bring to life the voices of the anonymous boy of the Lutz Ghetto, the anonymous girl of the also of the Lutz Ghetto, and the words of a young 13-year-old David Rubell, all of whom sadly did not survive the tragic events of the Holocaust, yet they wrote themselves into history with their touching diaries. We will begin with a song sung by Galway High student Anthony Madison, who chose this song as a dedication to the young lives that were lost and the ones that survived, that are here today.
One day, when the glory comes, it will be ours, it will be ours. Oh, one day, when the war is won, we will be sure, we will be sure. Every day, women and men become legends. They say, stay down, but we stand up. Freedom is like religion to us. Justice for all just ain't specific enough. So when it goes down, we woman and man up. Oh, one day.
I will never forget the pain and abuse felt by millions. They will not be left in vain. I will never forget the burning and starvation of civilians, their ashes left to be swept by the wind and rain. I will never forget the innocence of many people from different nations, brutally destroyed under a silent people in his domain. I will never forget. It is time we started talking in depth about this near eradication. If we do not, then they will continue to feel pain. I will never forget, so that these people will finally receive justice, and this utterly tragic event will never occur again. I will never forget that just because someone has a different ideology, it does not permit one to commit reprehensible acts against them. I will remember. I will remember because today people still put down others for practicing their different beliefs. People wear clothes depicting violence because it is fashionable. That does not make them cool or hip. It makes them tacky and barbaric. Because a word is never just a word. An image is never just an image. It reflects the way we are, the way we think, the way in which we carry ourselves, and our beliefs. I will remember in a time like this, it is important to be kind, accepting, and loving. Remembering helps spread awareness. Awareness prevents repetition of past tragic events.
When I thought that life was not going to be better, when my life hangs onto a single thread, is life worth living? Breathe out, breathe in. Jewish freedom. As abundant as oxygen is, why not freedom? Oxygen has no price, why freedom? As free as I am to say, to write freedom, why am I not entitled to receive freedom? I have been chasing freedom for 7 years, clawing and digging my right to see the top, the light that so brightly shines freedom. But I am still breathing. I am still breathing. I fought it out up until now. I can now proudly say I am a Jew. I am the race they try to wash clean. I am the religion they try to persecute, but they could not catch me. I bear remembrance for what I see. I can bear a cut, but wounds you can't heal. I am the Jew who was part of the family, but now I live cautiously. I speak for every Jew. I speak for every Igbo. Persecuted. They persecuted my people. They thought we were the people who hid in bushes and had no religion. Dead bodies pickled by the sun. They line countries we never think about, and we suck our teeth and ask a thesaurus to become a machete. And as romantic as pacifism is, these days I dream of dictators falling headfirst into karma and forget to be afraid. The people of Rwanda and Sudan face war cry. Tell the dictators, dangerous military groups and groups of dangerous intentions. I am the nation of Jewish, African, Asian, and American pride. My tongue may speak foreign, but I am not born. I will ask for all of you to occupy yourself with self-confidence and self-motivation. Stand up to hate and break down the walls of imprisonment and domesticity. Stand up, stand up.
Without light, we cannot see, act, or try.
I felt so sick at heart, I could back my tears no longer, and cried myself to sleep.
One was killed outright, the other wounded. I saw parts of the body, each separate, the head, the arms, the trunk, and the legs.
I decided to write a diary, though it was a bit too late. There is no justice in the world, not to mention in the ghetto.
I've been ill now for a week. I feel a bit better. I sat and looked out the window at the green fields. It was nice looking out like that when I hadn't looked out for a week. The people transporting them were crying and were utterly apathetic. I think to myself, how many people are dying of hunger? How many people are eating potato skins and other things that cause diseases?
Starvation is terrifying. People die like poison flies.
They're going to evacuate us now, and such sharp concern. Where? Now it's our turn to suffer. For how long? God only knows. While I was in the forest looking for wood, I found a machine gun. I was so upset my legs were trembling. Several men hid behind fences, and one in a loft when he saw the Germans coming. Looking out the window, I saw a horse and cart drawing up full of gendarmes. I then went to go change my clothes to see what had happened to the other person. When I arrived, he was no longer there.
When the glory comes, it will be ours. It will be ours. One day, when the war is won, we will be sure. We will be sure. For the war is not over, and victory isn't won, but we'll fight on to the finish. And when our work is done, hands to the heaven, no man, no weapon formed against us. Our glory is destined, it will be ours. It will be ours. Oh, and we